Hi. Before getting started with preparing for the verbal section of the CAT, it is good to know the areas in which one is likely to be tested and chalk out one's roadmap accordingly. There are essentially 4 areas in which the CAT tests the test taker's skills. These are reading, vocabulary, grammar, and logic. These areas are interrelated in the sense that if you improve yourself in one area, you should see an improvement in one or more of the other areas too. Let's first take up reading. Reading for most of us begins from the time we become familiar with our alphabets. However, with time, some of us become fast readers while others become slow. Some of us read cursorily and easily forget what we've read, that is, we are passive readers, while others understand and retain what they've read long after they've read it, that is, they are active readers. From the point of view of CAT, it is important for passive readers to become active readers and for active readers to become more eclectic in what they read. Read more and read more of different types of writing available to you. Newspapers are a good place to start with, especially the articles carried in the editorial and op-ed pages. Business magazines and magazines of general interest are always good to scan. Not only do they improve your reading habits, but they also help you keep abreast with current affairs. Read more of fiction as well as non-fiction. For those of you who are slow readers, it is important to make a habit of reading fast. It is true that reading fast can often inhibit the process of retaining and understanding what you've read. However, from the point of view of CAT, it is very important to strike a balance between reading quickly as well as retaining and understanding what you've read. To do that is to read and to read more. One common question asked by many CAT aspirants is, how do I improve my vocabulary? The answer to that relates to reading again. The more you read, the more you come across new and unfamiliar words. It is a good habit to look up the meaning of those words and remember them. It keeps on adding to your store of known words. Listen carefully to TV news, talk shows, podcasts, and songs to pick up new words, phrases, and terms. Make it a habit to speak more in English as well as write more in English, be they essays, letters, or blogs. From the point of view of the examination, it is a good idea to go through the Vocabulary Funder book in detail. Understand more about synonyms, antonyms, and how to find out the meanings of words through their roots and prefixes. Once you've done that, make a habit to read and reread the word lists given in the vocabulary booklets. Make flashcards out of old visiting cards, writing down a word on one side and its meaning and synonyms on the other. Revisit these flashcards from time to time and try to guess the meaning by looking at the word or the other way around. Make the dictionary your friend. Grammar. Once again, your reading habits are going to stand you in good stead in order to improve your grammar. When you read, try to see how words and phrases are used grammatically. Write anything, but do write, and make others read what you've written so that they can point out grammatical errors in your writing. From the point of view of CAT, do read the English Grammar Funder book to brush up on your concepts of nouns, adverbs, verbs, prepositions, idioms, etc. It may not be a bad idea to revisit your old school grammar textbook to review and revisit some of the tougher concepts. Like most things in life, grammar too becomes easier the more you practice. Therefore, make it a point to take your takeoff and sprint exercises regularly to hone your skills in this area. Logic. Many questions in the verbal section of the CAT, be they related to reading comprehension, para-completions, or para-jumbles, will, apart from language, test your reasoning skills too. You are not expected to have any formal knowledge of logic. However, to score well in these type of questions, it would be a good idea to go through the Verbal Logic Funder book, which you will get with your second packet. Familiarize yourself with arguments, syllogisms, deductive logic, inductive logic, etc. Listen carefully to discussions, debates, and talk shows to see how speakers argue and how they defend their positions. read editorial analysis, and enter into hot discussion and debate with your friends to hone your own reasoning skills. In short, preparing for the verbal section of the CAT calls for a multi-pronged approach, and therefore, the sooner you start preparing, the better. So go ahead. Your preparations today will not only help you tackle the forthcoming test, but by helping you to improve your overall written and oral communication skills, will benefit you for years to come.